Oye, chica, ¿te gusta bailar?
Sí.
¿Mucho? ¿Bailas salsa?
Salsa, bachata, merengue.
¡Qué linda!
Yeah, see, but that's why it's
Muévelo, muévelo, muévelo.
exactly.
So how did you get into salsa and bachata?
That's actually my favorite music.
Really? How'd you get
Yeah.
into it?
I went to Puerto Rico.
Did you?
Yeah.
How long ago?
See him can like role play with whatever. You can see all my outfits.
Okay.
You would die.
No, I want to live. I want to
But-
thrive. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to
Oh my
thrive.
God, no.
Now that I found heaven, I want to stay in bliss.
Oh my gosh. Well, you will be in bliss. Yes.
I already am.
See my. What I could do is I could even spray tan tomorrow, and then we can go off. Because I have these. My doctor is like the breast whisperer.
Breath whisper?
Breast whisperer.
Breast whisper?
Yeah.
So what does he do? They perk up?
He created breasts that are like literally like flawless.
No?
Yeah. And especially in a bikini.
Ooh. And that's you.
Yes.
Let me see those breasts again.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? It is tomorrow already.
But my friend's going to show up and I'm going to get in trouble.
Oh, I'm a troublemaker. He might not even show up. It's like, hey.
I know, right?
You know what? I'm just gonna will it that he doesn't show up. He just like comes up with an excuse. Oh, I can't. I'll do it tomorrow morning. Can I do that? Make him, wimp out and cancel.
Seriously.
So then you can be, all about your modeling and what we're gonna do, and
I already am.
you already know.
I already am all about it.
Already all about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what we can go. And matter of fact, there's Lululemon right here at the Carlsbad.
The shops.
Yeah. Yeah, we just need to.
I've been doing quantum manifesting, and that's where you get to create your reality. Like you
Yeah, that's funny that you just said that. That's something that I was working on.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm
A lot of
into.
attraction.
Well, yeah, but it's even more. It's leaving the third dimension and going into 5D.
Yeah.
Because we're really all we are is electricity, and
Exactly.
and the thing
You're
is.
the only other person besides myself that says that.
Well, honey, that's why I met you, because it's like my keys were fine. My keys were fine. And then I come home and both of them don't work. And I'm going, God, I had such a great night. My keys don't work. I'm going to have to wake up that poor guy. And then I go, And then I see a beautiful girl there. And then you're like complimenting me and say, I like you this.
Well,
I like.
genuine.
And I go, wow, she's got confidence. And she's like, kind of like.
Yeah, see, this is from Lululemon.
Yeah.
Actually adorable. I have the jacket version.
I'm so glad that I found you. So it's like, oh my God, it's like, I am. Look at.
A long lost friend.
Look at. I don't know how you are with money, but I have a program where you can make $1,500 for just taking a non-credit class at Miracosta College. Non-credit, like you can take a a word or this and that, and if we play it right, you might even be able to get 2,000 more for housing because of COVID. And what I want you to do with that is I want you to buy a share in the Beverly Hills Academy and help me with it, because if I have a beautiful girl like you that's confident, I can have so many people like join on board, you know, and
I'm all about that.
you
And I'm
know.
all about helping people too, and like having partnerships because that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
If people don't, but it has to be the right people. You know what I mean?
And that's
Because
why
there's so many shitty people out there that screw people over, and I don't believe in that.
we are selective. It's like
Selective,
when
exactly.
I was in college, I was in a fraternity, and we recruited only the best people because we wanted to have a good, you know, fraternity. So it's about recruiting.
How adorable these vests are. And they come in all colors. I know. Lululemon is ridiculous. You're gonna be in love when you see it tomorrow. And the men's clothes are like gorgeous. Like they look amazing on you.
And my friend, that's a model. That's she was like, saying, "Oh, this is a Lululemon," and I go, "Oh, okay." And now I've got a real Lululemon model.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I come out with clothes for you now. Don't get murdered.
Hmm.
But yeah, I will spray tan tomorrow.
Honey, we need to get you some real sun.
I know, I fucking love the real sun.
Huh?
I love going to Mexico and being in the real sun. Unfortunately, I don't, because I've been in the office so much,
Uh-huh.
with some business development,
Yeah.
and it's our investors in Texas and then our doctors here. So that's wild. But I can go to LA because actually my doctor is in movies as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they wanted me to do movie shoots too.
Oh, well, you know, you're
And I didn't do. But I'll do your thing.
our
Okay.
thing. It's not my thing. It's our thing.
There you go. I love that.
It's like you know, it's not my thing. It's, you know, it's a symbiotic, you know.
I love that.
You know, it's like,
You have a really good soul. I can tell.
thank you.
You do. You're a genuine person, and I absolutely love that. And I'm blessed to meet you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
No, it's genuine because I was talking to my mom about that. I said, Mom, it's very hard to meet people that
It
are.
is. It is. But you know what? I'm kind of lucky because I just came from a group that we were all like superstar. We're like, you know, we're like badasses, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and it was such a good event, and you know, we just had a great time. And
I
so,
wish I would have known about that before.
huh?
But I wish I would have known about that before. But now I do.
Well, now you do. The thing is, see, you on your own were elevated so high that I get, you know, you're already naturally, you know, like up here vibrations that I was able to meet up with you because it's like you're there.
That's funny that you mentioned that. So yeah, there's a medium from London,
Uh-huh.
and because I studied psychology and marketing communications,
Uh-huh.
and then MFT, and I married off all my friends and everybody else, and
So how come you're single, darling?
because the things I like are very simple, like kindness, communication, agreeing to disagree. So my mom said I wasn't made for this era.
I don't know. It's like that's what we need to do. We need to have gratitude. We need to be
Mm-hmm.
kind. We need to do that. You know, that's where the fifth dimension is.
Exactly.
You know,
But how common is that?
what
How
comment?
common is that?
Well, that's why
It's
we
not.
met, honey, because it's like we needed to meet.
Exactly.
I needed to meet my Lululemon girl.
Yeah. And then your partner in shine in the industry, so I can help you with the PTSD.
Well, what can I help you with? You know, it's enough of me. What can I do to make your life better?
You actually mentioned it.
I did.
That was shocking.
What is that?
Well, because I need to move out,
Okay.
and I have slight PTSD about that because um, Susan's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So I have slight. Oh, sorry, let me pull this for you. I have slight PTSD about that because I had the attendant come inside when I was sleeping and watch me.
The attendant? What do you mean?
Like, ¿cómo se dice? The handyman. Like a very quiet white guy. And half of my Victoria's Secret, like, lingerie was missing. He left his tool on my bedside table. I never requested service. And it was, like, in, where USD is?
Yeah.
It's in the, it's at Carmel Pacific Ridge. So they messed up, and then, all I wanted was for them to, like, acknowledge and just say, hey, like, please don't have him come back. I was in training at Wells Fargo at the time in LA.
That's when you fell or something?
Yeah, that's when I fell. And
because I remember you saying falling at Wells Fargo, but what happened? Because you had something on your foot or something. How did I know that you fell?
Oh, because I told you about my neck.
Oh.
Because like I had an injury too.
Okay.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers to our
new partnership.
Friendship, partnership, everything.
So,
I have a new mentor.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're brilliant. No, and I really appreciate, honestly, the fact that you said about the housing, because the thing is like, I've always lived on my own, and the last place, so after I moved out of Carmel, I moved to another place in Linda Vista that was gated, and my car got broken into right as I got back from Cabo.
Wow.
Within 20 minutes of me walking in the house, and it was morning time. And the only bag they took was the one with my diamonds in it, my passport, my social security card, everything, and my work cell phone that had all my passwords in it. But they didn't take like they
knew where the goods were.
Yeah, so it's like, and it's tough because I'm one of those people. It's like I'm always helping everybody, and it's not really reciprocal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't ever expect anything from anybody because that's just the kind of person that I am,
Well, that's the way to be. That's the way to be, because it's like, like right now I'm offering these people, all my friends and stuff, this grant. And then I'm also saying, if, I would like you guys to invest in forming a private membership where we can, basically get, sovereignty and keep the government away, so we can, have our own schools where the kids aren't masked, where they're not vaccinated. So,
oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you'd love my plan on the Children's Foundation.
That's why I want to hear more about you, because it's like, I'm already, it's like anytime I have a beautiful woman give me attention, it's like, that's.
Well, and I'm smart. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's what I want to, beauty and brains.
It's an important part.
It is, because you can
a
be.
lot of women can be beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful, but they're stagnant, or they're just, totally dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're totally dead.
Or they're materialistic, and that's the complete opposite of me. For me to thrive though, I need to be able to move out. I moved in temporarily to pretty much my house, which is the house that my stepfather bought off of us, and he's an alcoholic.
So you have a lot of trauma and stuff. Yeah.
Well, he was a submariner.
Okay.
But the thing is that I reunited him with his kids and helped him out, and like made sure he got married to my mom, because she was dumping him all the time. She's beautiful woman, very intelligent.
Nice.
My dad passed away when I was 6.
Oh, sorry.
I had a stepdad for 18 years. He was a piece of shit towards then. And brother is why I'm single, because the lawyer didn't know what the fuck she was doing. So I had to do forensics account analysis.
You had to do what?
Forensics account analysis.
What's that?
Where you track all the money. Yeah.
You track people's money?
Well, I had to track all the money because he was.
Oh, from your husband?
My mom's husband.
Okay.
Because the lawyer didn't know what the hell she was doing.
And
she didn't even know how to read a statement.
Wow. And what about you? Have you ever been married?
Mm-mm.
No? A gorgeous woman, desirable, sexy, beautiful, like goddess, never been married,
No, and no kids.
no kids. Wow.
I know. I'm like the last of the Mohicans.
Wow. But there's a lot of women though that are like that though.
The thing is, because they're feminists, like they're like, oh, like I can do everything on my own, and I'm not that kind of woman. It's
No.
just that I value, you know, I value like quality. You know what I mean? Like it's not about because money can be made, you know, and I'm smart and I, you know, I work hard and everything. But the thing is, it's what's inside of you.
It's
Like
in the heart, yeah.
yeah, it's the innate nature, like and the qualities. And if you don't have that honesty, communication, agreeing, disagree, you know, being genuine, being you know, serving other people. I mean, you know, a lot of men nowadays don't have that, and um, nobody close to my age has any of that.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling my mom, like, Mom, I can't. With it, they just don't get it. You know, they're oh, I want to go party. I want to. I'm like, well, why don't you do an event that helps people, or you know what I mean, like that serves people. I mean, going out's great, but to to contribute to society, you know, to leave a mark behind, that's huge. You know, and
Wow. That's the way I feel.
it is,
That's why I do the Tai Chi surfing for military and veterans, you know. Well, because basically what happened is I'm a survivor of a violent crime. I got beat up and I got hospitalized and I couldn't get out of bed. My eye was all messed up and
by who?
I had all kinds of problems and I was
Why
all
did you get
broke.
beat up?
Huh?
Beat up by
Because actually it was my brother, you know, who beat me up because I owned apartments and I bought them with my parents and then they died and then they stole all the papers and then they all inherited and then they made me the villain and they
were you the
basically
youngest?
um
Were you the youngest?
no, I'm the oldest.
Oh,
And so it really, you know, kind of broke my heart, you know, because it's
yeah,
like you know,
it's so hurtful when family does some
I
shit.
had everything like set up. It's like I had a place to live, money coming in, and then all of a sudden it's like I'm evicted out of my own place. I get hospitalized and I became like I was brokenhearted. I just left LA. I left in a van and I became a beach bum, you know. I just figured I just got to get my head together and I started learning about healing and that's why I formed
Oh,
Luna.
like Reiki and everything.
Yeah, and I formed Luna by the Sea International Healing Artist Community because I'm
Yeah,
into the moon because it's my last name, you know.
I am too. That's funny.
I see your
So
moon thing.
do you know your life path number?
11.
Oh no way, mine's 9.
Yeah.
That's what my sister is a. My sister's actually an incredible FD artist, but she's also a jewelry designer,
Uh-huh.
and she made me this. And this stone sparkles,
Uh-huh.
and that's the for the number 9.
No. This is the only jewelry I have. And a friend made it for me.
Oh, that's which stone is that?
It's jade.
That's a jade.
Yeah. And I never take it off. I go jacuzzi, I
You
go
know, there's
sun.
a store here in in Old Town that has like authentic stones like that. You tell them.
I have something that you might want to see.
Hmm.
Her name is Martina Jacobi, and basically she talks about the quantum structure, and it's like she's saying that we're basically creating, you know, our life and what we
Yeah, absolutely.
and then you know it's like I just left phenomenal people, you know, like I mean phenomenal, like Carmen Estelle, she's like the leader of Lexit. Um, Melissa Grace, she's the leader of Rise Up. Stephanie, she's like the leader of Reopen San Diego. And we were at the most beautiful place overlooking the marina. And here I am just hanging out with these beautiful, powerful women. And I'm going, wow, this is so neat. I'm just like so high, you know, I'm just feeling so great. And then I
Isn't that
meet you,
amazing?
and then I meet you, and I go, wow.
Oh,
I go, wow. It's like, see, the only way that you can meet phenomenal people is if you vibrate at a high frequency.
exactly.
You know, you vibrate at a high frequency, and then, you know, it's divine timing. You know, it's
It
like,
is divine timing, and you know what's interesting too is when so I'm a natural healer,
uh huh,
which is pretty interesting. And besides that, you know, like three different, you know, psychics and mediums, which I never even believed in, and I had no idea that, you know, certain things they told me, like even my mom didn't tell me, you know, about my father and other things, but all of them across the board told me they're like you have an aura of an angel. I was like, what the hell does that mean? They're like, yeah, you're a natural healer and you have an aura of an angel and you know you're meant to do great things in life. I'm like, that's that's my only purpose. Like for me, if I make one person, you know, like every single day, my mission is to make one person happier, one person better. You know?
well, let's up that mission, and let's make this. Let's save. Okay, our new quest is to save humanity, because humanity is on the brink of extinction.
I agree with you.
So our mission is not to save one person, honey. It's to save humanity.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Is that what chiropractors use?
Oh
Is your back hurting?
my god, I have the worst knots of my.
I have some ASEA, and it's supposed to help a lot.
What's that?
ASEA is like um, redox molecules that help regenerate your body and stuff. It
Oh
makes it
really?
better. Yeah. And
Yeah, I have like my knots are crazy, but I'm like the person that, you know, I have a handicap bike, but people are like, whenever I get on my car, people are like pissed off. And they're like, oh my gosh. And you know what's interesting is that what I find incredible is that nobody knows somebody's story, you know?
yeah.
And it's so important to be empathetic and genuine, you know, like non judgmental, you know, because you never know. And, you know, and that's, so yeah, so my friend had CBD cream
Okay. Yeah,
to
that's
help
good.
it, you know, it's like just, and I don't want to use lidocaine constantly because lidocaine is not good for you. Yeah. But yeah, if that cream works, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I have some, and I can go get it. I can go get it, and since I'm at it, I'll go get my weed because I thought I brought it and I wanted to smoke some.
Oh,
And I've
I
got
think I have a pen.
um
I'm like, I think I have a pen too. I mean, you could bring your weed definitely. And I'll come downstairs too because
because you what?
I need to bring some other things up.
Need help?
Oh, no. I was like, I'm just trying to, I was gonna bring my pen up. Oh my god, somebody's gonna kill me with this hat. So I'm gonna wear the black one.
Hey, honey, it's like we're
Yes,
we're
okay.
doing a photo shoot. It's like this is like a year and a half behind schedule.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because
Oh
it's
my
like
god, we can shoot anytime you want.
I know, but it's like it's like
I love I love I love photos and I think it's so beautiful and like even black and white pictures, you know?
yeah.
I mean it's just so beautiful. I have black and white photos of me in my fur jacket with you know the fox fur around.
Uh-huh.
I'm going like this
Uh-huh.
and it's just so pretty and I'm like you know you can make canvases out of them and I think you should have your own gallery. I mean in that case.
Well, let me tell you what I'm doing, okay? I'm doing I'm doing the Beverly Hills Academy of IRL, and that's because it's like I want to get people to go ahead and learn more about doing videos and reporting.
I definitely need to learn about that.
Well, I can show you, and then so I need to get like a logo, and then I'm gonna have a logo, so it's like 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 a prep school. You have like a logo here, and then
I have a great place at MTV that does logos.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm
I need that.
logo
I
and
need
everything.
that.
I got you.
And then what I want to do is, how they have polo. You know how they have little polo. The polo logo. Because that's my favorite brand. Because my name's Marco Polo.
That's adorable.
So I want to have like a
I actually created a logo for my doctor too.
Did you? Well, this is my logo. It's a crescent moon, kind of like a
love
man,
that.
a man of the moon, and it's going to be right here. But this is the sexiness of it. Instead of like having it up here, I want it like where the women, where their nipples are. So when they have the logo, when they have the logo and their nipples are like standing, the logo's right there. And for the guys, they can have it up here.
Brilliant.
It's just like, just gotta.
And they have it, and they could show it to you. I mean, we can go part 12 tomorrow. We go everywhere. See, there you go. Now you have your new.
Oh my gosh.
New partner in shine.
Oh, I love you, honey.
Oh my gosh, I love you. Like, I can't. It's incredible because I was like, all the things that you're mentioning, like, the quantum and the,
sometimes people are meant, it's like, I was
God. And I was like trying to figure out what to dance and like yoga and everything and like give back, and that's a huge part for me.
Well, listen.
But like, I mean,
if you let me guide you and mentoring you a little bit.
Oh, I love that.
I can show you how you can come up with like, I can show you how you can come up with like, not only $1,500, but maybe even $2,000 additional, because everybody could use a little extra money. But I need more than that. I need a partner, to help me with this project, because it's too much for me. Because it's like,
that's not a problem.
Because see, it's like I have a lot of alpha male friends, and then when you get a bunch of alpha male guys, can't get anything right because they're all arguing and stuff.
Yeah, they want everything their
But
own
if you have the vision and you have a woman, you have a woman with you, guys will follow you because they're just, and I know that. So it's like if you look at my Facebook page or like my YouTube, it's like I am surrounded by beautiful, powerful women, because the Luna is the sacred feminine, of the stars, the stellar. And so it's like I'm the moon man, and I have to take care of the women. I have to make sure that the women are okay, because
this is the main one that'll make sure that your life is a lot easier.
Oh my gosh! And you're not married. You don't have any.
Nothing.
Like, oh my gosh!
I have a cat. I just need to be able to move the hell out of that insane home, and I have the income for it, but it's just like I don't know what area to pick. I'm like, you live somewhere.
You got to stay like
safe.
In San Diego up here because it's so nice.
Yeah, I mean, I just need cameras. Like the Nest Cam.
The what?
The Nest cameras.
The Nest, yeah, I don't get it.
You don't have cameras? You don't have Nest?
I have a couple of photographers that shoot for me. I do mostly
Nest cameras, like Nest cameras, or cameras that you can like you can even communicate through them.
Mm. So now the student is teaching the teacher. I love it.
Sorry, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really helpful because I mainly got it first for my cat that was like 18 years old. And I had my friends looking after my place, and my sister was monitoring my place, and she goes, "Do you know what the fuck your friends are doing?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "They're naked running around." I'm like, "Dear God, okay."